Ora, bem-vindos a mais um episódio de Starfield. Ora, vamos lá continuar a tentar tirar aquele módulo para a nave. Como é que ele se chama? Deixa cá ver. Isto. Ver o que eu fiz. Espera lá ver com isto. Como Spike. É isso. E agora é para aquele lado. Como é que eu vou para aquele lado? Aqui? Não. Por aqui.
Reporting for duty, pilot? Another test flight, huh? You pilots are braver than me. You're clear to pass. Don't forget to schedule the flight in the control center.
You've got word of some suspicious behavior on the station.
Excuse me?
Ora, tem que ir ali em cima. Não é por aqui. Já sei por aqui. Por aqui. Não. Aqui. É.
It's tough not seeing any action, but securing the station like this is a pretty important duty.
Então, vai sair
Things have
daí.
gotten real tight since Commander Natara took over for Commander Woods.
Vai sair daí. Como é que é? E já está. Vamos lá. Acho que já dá para fugirmos. Dois. Estou carregado. Jedi não. Fiscal Quarter, o que é isto? Não gosto muito do shotgun, mas não. Bye bye. Não gosto desta. Isto também não gosto. Também não. Isto também não. Também vai à vila. Isto também vai à vila. Também vai à vila. Isto. Não. Também vai à vila, não gosto. Bem, também vai. Vai e fica assim. Fique com elas se quiserem.
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure. Recording test flight data. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
Ali. Bem, acabamos de roubar a nave com o módulo. Já estamos a chegar aqui. Foi mais fácil do que eu pensava.
Well, well, well. Welcome back, Rook.
So there I am.
I like my weapons like I like my coffee.
Puxa, mas já estou cheio outra vez. Eu não apanhei nada. Tinha 190, 189 ou 8, o que é? Posso tirar, já não preciso disto. Isto também não. Isto também não.
as you put the fleet first, you won't have any problems.
Stealing from your own.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet.
But so do the consequences.
I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike. Yeah, although I get why you didn't give me the details. If I had known this was about the legacy, I might have asked for a bigger cut. Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself.
Looks like everyone's starting to buy in. Well, stealing. Pirates don't actually buy anything.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Yeah.
Yeah?
E me cheira-me. Estou prestes a descobrir o que querem que eu faça desaparecer. Não sei porquê. Bem, como é que eu vou lá para cima? Por aqui.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the comm spike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comm spike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, Neva. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash. No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Technically, we already answer to you, but point taken.
And if you fail me here, you will not like the answers I give.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Crix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Bem, vou lá reportar e depois voltar a Neon.
Always listen to Delgado. Box grog is fine.
Então, já vão esperar para mim. Então, é isto.
Lieutenant Toft is as organized as they come. You can be sure she'll
At ease, Soji. It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process. Honor, loyalty, and valor are exactly the attributes we admire in a SysDev operative.
See, those are the exact things I've got on my resume. What a coincidence.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report. That all depends on what you've brought back from your mission. Aside from your eyewitness testimony, I assume you have the usual evidence that could lead to her incarceration?
I can take it off your hands once we complete your debriefing, but at the moment, I'm far more concerned about the comm spike.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem? The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake. It's long overdue. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
A lot of us had our doubts.
Ora, deixa cá ver. Não.
Keep moving. The scanners won't touch you. There's a bounty on you.
That side's a bad place for tourists these days.
looking to get zoned? Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously. And I'm getting tired of the fleet not taking me seriously. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
I've dealt with Bayou in the past. He's got a clear set of goals, I'll give you that.
That's the way it's gonna be, huh? Fine. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly. Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it. Well, too bad. If I'm risking my neck for this, I'm damn well gonna get something out of the deal. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own. Yep, nepotism has its advantages. Word on the street is that the Generdyne gig is the only one Benjamin could get for his younger brother. Well, he's not the brightest. And I suppose you're gonna head down to Generdyne and kick down the door? Wow, it's so simple. I can't believe I didn't think of that myself. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place. The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorico. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astro Lounge so we can celebrate. Just grab that tech and plant the virus.
Generdyne. Já vi uma coisa, nome parecido com isso. Já devem estar a calcular o que é, né?
That side's a bad place.
Porque primeiro pode ser que seja mais fácil.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago. Good. If you were, you'd be the 12th person I've turned away this year. What a waste. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here. I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off my chest. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division. You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology. Isn't it obvious? Administrator Bayou clearly leaned on Ms. Komiko to get his brother hired. It's nepotism in action. None whatsoever. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do? It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson Bayou is running the Research and Development Division. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Genodyne as proof of his incompetence. I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator Bayou might be able to put aside his ego and look at this from a business perspective. Yeah, I get it. You don't want to get involved. Look, I still need to put the finishing. As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble, ask away. Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this. I hope I can trust you. I'd like to think so. I'd like to tell you. I really would. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay? She's my boss. She's fine, I guess. Look, she might be a bit tough on all of us, but being responsible for Neon's power grid is a very stressful position. Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city. People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed, and spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company, and one day, I hope to find out what it is. Sure, no problem. Thanks for taking the time to talk.
You know I went to chef school?
Ver aqui save.
are you supposed to be here?
Eu não era suposto estar aí, mas também já não estou. Já dei a soleta daí para fora.
You're out there a lot, right?
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Then
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
See, you just proved my...
No, not this again. You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather be.
Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
It's nothing personal, friend.
Oh my god. Look, I'm getting... The Crimson Fleet. Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out. But, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. Of course, access to the lounge is going to cost you. And I'm not changing my mind about that. Not only will you be able to experience one of the most The bartender down there is a personal friend of mine, and he sells some rather... excellent. Please let us know if anything... May all your journeys be safe.
Ora lá em cima. É por aqui? É.
Yeah. What do you want? You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that. How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high-security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it. If you get caught in Generdyne, that's on you. Good luck.
Bem. Vamos lá ver se as coisas correm bem. Como tem corrido até agora.
Nastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise. You don't know this,
Vai. Mais um savezinho. Clicar aqui. Munições. É por aqui? Não. Não é por aqui. É por causa deste gajo. Opa!
I've got eyes on the suspect.
Vai.
Freeze! Don't shoot. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. There's no need for all this violence. Look, there's no need to be angry with me. I'm on your side. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him. I think you could safely say that most of Neon would agree. You know, I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow. Everything always works out for him, while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out. Yeah, that would be nice. You know what? I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control for once. The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need. I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same. Thanks again for the talk. It really helped.
There you are. What kept you? I believe we have a lot to discuss. It's obvious you're here to meet someone. Fortunately for them, they rented this VIP room under a false name. I assume that same someone provided you with that clever little virus you installed into Genodyne's systems. All too well. You know, I should give credit where it's due. That virus is quite impressive. It will cost me tens of thousands of credits to remove. That's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson Fleet's capabilities for granted. Probably. But do you want to know why that's not going to happen? It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand commitments or contracts. How to get the deal done with finesse. No. For your kind, it's only brute force and violence. Shoot first, take whatever you want, and ask questions later. That's not how I do business. Yes, I suppose I have become somewhat of a legend in the Freestar Collective. Look, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to make an offer. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return, I'll let you leave the city alive.
I've always appreciated that you get right to the point, Bayou.
Brayson? Interesting. And here I thought my dear brother was simply a coward. Perhaps I've misjudged Grayson. No matter. I'll deal with him soon enough.
Well, maybe you can use this situation to turn your brother into a more useful, asset, Bayu.
So... Oh, when...
Tentar dizer quem é que foi mesmo.
Ah, there you... It's obvious you're... I assume that. All too well. You know, I should... That's the last... Probably. It's because I don't know. Yes. Look, I'm not here. All you have to do is tell me who's
I've always appreciated that you get right.
One of your own, I believe. Interesting. Well, unfortunately for Ms. Vincent, she won't be joining us for the rest of her life.
Bayu, killing her will make you seem scared. Weak. Not a good look, my friend.
So, I assume this concludes our little arrangement, and you'll be leaving our fair city. Oh, when you get back to the key, be certain to give Neva and Delgado my warmest regards.
Aí, mas eu não posso perder. O contacto. Deixa cá ver se eu consigo fazer isto de outra maneira. Eu digo que fui eu, mata-me a mim. Mata-me a mim. Se eu digo que foi a outra, matam a outra. Posso dizer que foi o irmão. Olha, o Barret não gosta, azar dele.
Ah, there. It's obvious you're... I assume that same... All too well. You know, that's the last time. Probably. It's because I don't know. Yes. Look, I'm not here to... All you have to do is to...
I've always appreciated.
My dear friend, you couldn't possibly offer me... I'm afraid you'll just have to reveal... Really? That's the... There's a body that Neon Security is going to be discovering very soon. One with... I'd say you have about 1 hour to leave this...
Murder? Even for you, that is remarkably low, Bayu. You must be very, very...
So, I assume this concludes... Oh, when you get back to the key...
Olha, vai assim. Não deve ser nada de especial. Pelo menos não perco o contacto.
this shit doesn't end soon. Why not?
Everyone knows this is Neon.
Excuse me.
Nothing like a velocity after a rough shift at Xeno. Makes you forget how bad you stink.
Velocity's such a grab rush.
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayou thing at the Astro Lounge, but can you believe the nerve of that smugs? You're not the least bit concerned that he found the virus and figured out where we were meeting that quickly. Must be nice to be so naive. Well, I'm glad someone. Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. That's pretty... Sorry! Look, I was hoping you... Can you cut me in for a little bit of cash you're making on this job? I mean...
Sounds reasonable enough to me.
I appreciate that. I really do. Having each other... How much, are you... Oh, that's just... I'm in debt laying low from Bayou and his brute squad. You know what?
Agora vou pagar. Ih, mas é maluca.
Astro Lounge, euphorica, blah, blah, blah.
We're gonna celebrate 10.
Word is the Borealis. You know the DJ?
I think I got them.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible. Oh, it's bad. Real bad. Delgado will fill you in with the details. Now get your ass to the repair bay. Go!
Need something? Always listen to Delgado.
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
Ah, perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as always. Unlike some people we know.
Oh, that's real funny.
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC Systef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crixus' legacy home. Just slow down and listen before you jump the gun and ruin everything. Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Keys databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the CommSpike module installed as well.
Wait, I should take notes.
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the legacy, and bring us the cash. Nothing around here is simple.
Del's right. You have to follow these steps carefully, or don't bother coming back. After you board the legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption. So bring it back here right away. Yeah? I sure hope so. Look, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving. Now get your ass to Bannock 4.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast. Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in the system, so should be an easy install. Good. I'm busy. I need to get those defensive batteries. The CommSpike, that file you lifted from the game. All you have to... Well, the version for your ship can... Instead, it just has a nice... There are 3 defensive... They were part of the UC's... The good news is that the bad news is... Make us all proud.
Vamos. Está na frente. Bolas, pá. Isto está com bug.
This better be important. Shouldn't you be on your way to Bannock by now? Get moving before it's too late.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast. You just watch your butt out there. Systef might be on your side.
Bem, pessoal, ficar por aqui. Continuamos no próximo episódio. Deixem o vosso like. Subscrevam caso não o tenham feito ainda. Muito obrigado e até à próxima.